Okay, guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Benjamin Kojo Itoga Jr. Well, today we're gonna be doing our fourth logo on our flyer. That is makes day today the day fourth of our logo design. Okay, so what are we going to be doing today? For example, this is what we are going to be doing today. As you can see on the screen right now, we're going to be learning how to make this logo, which is the fourth logo. And after that, at the end of the video, I'm also going to make a logo for you. For example, if you are interested in doing a podcast, or you want to make a logo for your YouTube channel, but you want to use your image, so that is going to be the bonus for you guys at the end of this video. So please watch the video to the end. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you. So let's get started to our work. Okay, so now we have on our workspace or our canvas. So the first thing we need here is a shapes. Okay, so I hope we get the shapes today. Okay, now we have our shapes, and once we have our shapes, okay, great, this is our shapes. And the first thing we want to do again, add to duplicate this one. We can duplicate it from here, or we can use our shortcut keys. 1, 2. That's what we need. Okay. Today logo is not going to be that complex, or it's not going to be that difficult. So what we're going to do, that's all we need right here. 1 and 2. Now we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing. Okay, so 1 and 2. Okay, great. Now what we're going to do is to change the color to blue, dark blue color, and we use the outline color. Some is like gold colored around it. So let's make sure we're getting the right thing. Okay, yep. Because the dove in here will be gold, so we have to use a gold like color around it. And then we can increase the thickness to know if we are doing the right thing. Okay, yeah. All right, guys. Now this one we do this one to white and outline color white, and this one also white and outline color white. Okay, guys. Now, after this one, we want to look for our clip arts. Our clip art comes from the element features. So in our clip art, we want to tap in Dove, D-O-V-E, and then we hit the enter key on the keyboard. Now then the dove that we want is going to come out. Now the first dove we see here is the dove that have the green leaf in its mouth. And now let's go back again. We see here this dove is here with the green leaf in the mouth, and we also have this dove here that has the gold color. So we first want to add the dove with the gold color on our workspace. This dove is here. Okay, dove number 1 is here, and dove number 2, we want to make sure that we get it right. So the dove that had the green leaves in its mouth. So now let's go back to our workspace, and we go back to clip art. So this one has the green leaves. Let's see if we can get another one with green leaves. This one also has the green leaves, and probably, yeah, that's it. So okay, this one has a green leaves, and this one also has a green leaves in its mouth, but I'm pretty sure this is the right one right here. So we click on it. Now we have our doves here. So it's something we can change the position. For example, we see that the dove here, the both of them, they're facing in an upward form or in a vertical form or horizontal. Okay, yeah, one of them. And so for example, this one, we to change the position of this one, you just come to position here, and as you can see, flip vertical and flip horizontal. So now this is in a vertical form. Okay, this is in a horizontal form, so we want it to be in a horizontal form, so we flip horizontal. Okay, and this one also is in a horizontal form. This is a vertical form, and this is a horizontal form, and that's how we want it to be. Okay, so now what is our next mission? Okay, so we want to make an adjustment of it. Okay, as we see here, this one is behind, and this one is the leader here. He's leading. I mean, he also a leader here, but he is behind leading. Okay. All right. Now, what we need next? We need our text. Okay. We need our text. And after getting our text, guys, we're going to have a great day of a special bonus. Maybe you're gonna be maybe people are interested in doing a logo for themselves, for their YouTube channel, for the podcast, and etc. So that's what we're gonna do. Duplicate this one, Control D, and you have it right here. Now we're gonna get our text and make sure that we have the text. Okay, so our text come to the text feature, and we're gonna use fancy text. Okay, fancy text is what we're gonna use. So from fancy text, we're gonna choose any text from here that we will love. Maybe we can take this one called mental, and today we might. After choosing this one, we come to our this is an effect. We come to our text, and we can choose any of this one from here. Maybe we can take uh, Oklahoma and enter. They have a three different color on it. One, two, three. Yeah, we're gonna make that work. Okay. So, but we need to just create text. So as you can see here is kingdom teaching. So we're gonna tap in kingdom teaching. Okay. Kingdom teaching. Kingdom teaching. Okay, guys. Kingdom teaching is here. And we place it right here. And we want to duplicate, Control D. Then let's see what we have next. Kingdom teaching, Bible studies. Bible studies. Kingdom teaching, Bible studies. So now we can change the color to white. But you see here, we have three different colors. So we have to be sure or make sure what we are doing. So we want to make everything white and white and white. We still have something there. Okay, great. That is, guys, and we can expand it a bit so that our text upward can be obliged for you to see, visible enough for you to see it. Now, after that, we come back again and change it to this one and change it to this one. And there we go, guys. We have our work done. And let's see if we have done something great. Yes, we have done exactly as we see on the screen. So this is how you can make a pretty nice and amazing, awesome logo like this. Okay. So what is the next thing that I want you to learn? Now we're gonna make more use of the clip art. Now take for example, you want to use your pictures in this place, right? Now, so how do you do that? First thing. So now, guys, what we want to do right now is we want to replace these birds with some pictures. Like I said, this is a bonus. Okay, like I said, if you want to make a logo for your podcast, or maybe you want to make a logo for your organization, but you want to use something more of the a pictures like, or maybe you want to use some our clip art, which we're going to get into that. Maybe you want to use a Mac 3D photos. So for example, we first thing we have to delete these doves, and now we go back to our clip art and what we want to add to it. Well, today we're not going to add a clip art. We want something different, so we go to our photo features and then we add stock photos. Okay, add stock photos, and from the stock photos we can see we have getting images and story blocks and Pixie Bay free. These are free ones, so we click on the storage blocks and we tap in woman enter. Now, after that, we're going to have tons and tons and tons and tons of beautiful pictures of beautiful women. Now, we want to select just one picture, so we're not going to waste much time. Once we click on this one, okay, that is all we need to complete this work. Now here is the picture that we want to be added here. Two ways: we can leave the picture like this, okay, we can leave the picture like this and just add a border to it, rectangle or round the border. We go for this one and we change the color to white. We can do it like that, and we can also change these ones, for example, to what I was talking about, the clip art. Now you come here and just put in max, MIC, enter. Okay, now you're gonna see the various mics. It's gonna pop up. If you have a podcast, for example, you can use any of these mics for your designing of your local design. Now, let's take for example, we can choose any of these mics right now and add it to that work that you just saw on our stream. So not to waste much time, for example, I want to click on this one and I add clip. Now, what I'm going to do right now is, as you can see, we're going to add it here. Okay. Now, one thing again you want to know that make sure is it is visible. Now you can see it is not visible, but what we can do here is we can uh, tint the color. Now, if we use tint here and we can use white, exactly, you see it automatically, it changes by using tint. Now, this tint, we can also do something else. Now, we go back and remove this tint, and we can also increase the color brightness. Now, if we increase the brightness, we will have this mark visible. Okay, let's say the mic is not that really visible for us to see, so we can change the mic. Okay, we go back to clip art and it is still there, and we can use something that will be visible for others to see. Okay, so let us look for the mic that will be visible. What about this one or this one? Let's see which one is going to be okay for us. Okay, all right. So this one, you can remove the background color from here and we can place it, but it doesn't look that great. But again, in my upcoming video, I'm going to show you how you can remove an image background, the background from an image. So we're going to use just this one. Now imagine this is a woman who's about to start her podcast. We can duplicate Control D, and she's about to start her podcast. Okay, and maybe her podcast is about let's say Kingdom teachings, basically on relationship, right? She talks about she want to be having a podcast on relationship. Okay, so that is what it's going to be about, relationship, Kingdom teachings on relationship. Okay, so that's what she's going to be talking about. So this way is how you can do it. Now we can change the outline here. We can change the outline color to something else, maybe a white, probably a white color, or we can do something that is more like inside. Let's say gray, and increase the thickness so you can see it. Okay, now this is another way. Now another way we can do is by maxing this woman picture. Okay, so we click here and then we come to our features here that say max. So once we click on max, okay, what we want to do here is we want to use the ships max. Now The shift marks will help us to just curve, for example, from her neck upward. So we click on this part, okay. Okay, guys. Now we are back. So I don't know what is going on, but it's like the network breaks problem. Network is not allowing us. But again, we will do that in another video, and I will still give the bonus for that to Max Victor right here. Now another thing again, you want to make sure probably you don't want any image to be here. You just want maybe something else that shows that this is a studio. Let's say you want to open a studio, or you have a label record. For example, you can have a studio right here that talks about your music. Okay, maybe what could be your music? A record, a label record, a Paradise Music. No, not Paradise Music. Like say something else. Mm, okay, yeah, we can go for gospel music. Okay, gospel music. Now, gospel music this way. Okay, and we remove this relationship. Now, we want to remove this woman also. We want to remove this one, and we want to remove this one. Now, we're going to get another clip art that will just see something more of what I'm talking about. Now, for example, we want to use something more of this, but not in that form. Okay, let's say label record. Let's say, okay, let's go back to label record. Okay, and I'm very certain that we're gonna have something that would be able to help us with our work. I'm pretty sure now you have grasped the concept of how you can use clip out using Postermywall. It's a very an amazing and effective tools. Okay, so but now you have understood the concept of clip art. I believe so. Okay, what about this? Still loading. We can use one of this one or this one. Add it. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry for that. This is another way you can do it. Okay, you can also add a border. From here, come to effect and border. You can use a rectangle or a round border, and you can change the color to white and increase the size of the thickness of the border. And also this one. Okay, gospel music studio. Let's put below studio. Studio. Enter. Gospel music studio. Now this will identify, your place. and the things that you do within your place. Increase it to bit 6 and change the cutout to white. Now, this is also awesome, but maybe we want something more of, like, let's say, let's go to back to our element and clip art, and we want something more like this, more of a 3D. Okay, we can add 3D to it and see what they're going to bring us. Okay. So this is all they have for us, okay, guys. 3D, record 3D. Uh, so let's say, mm, what do we want to add? Search for this music. Let's say label. Say label, and let's see what you have. Okay, we have to go back to music. To go back to music, guys. Music. I'm sorry, guys. Music record. Now let's see what they have for us. Okay, great. You can use one of this one, or we can use one of this one, or one of this one. So we're going to remove the pictures, obviously. We have to remove these pictures. See, this one is great, isn't it? So we can change this one from their color to something more of white, so that it can be visible, for all the people or your viewers, your audience, to know exactly what is going on in there. Okay, and you can also change this color of the text. For example, we can maybe do something like blue. Okay, in this way, and the same thing with this one. Make sure we have it right. Okay, blue, and okay. Now, as you can see, this is actually great. So we can also maybe make this one a gray, like, so that people can be able to see what you're actually doing back there. Your music there, and there you go. And if you don't want this one, fine. Again, this is just a bonus, guys, to show you how you can make a logo for your podcast or your studios. Okay, and you can change this one, delete this one, and we can add this one right there. Okay, this is another way you can do it. So we want to change this one back to black, because we see, and we can also change our text. Okay, we don't want to be using one text over and over. And maybe let's say we want to use royal, and royal 2 comes in 3 colors. Let's go white, and I probably wouldn't want to use royal because it comes with 3 colors and that takes some time. So let's say we go classified. Classified, yes, great, white, and classified, okay, and straight we go. Yeah, classify has a very nice color like this, and I think can work. Okay, this can work. Now after the completions of this, you see, now probably we want to change the color inside. Let's say we want to use, okay, the color like this, right? And maybe we want to go classify gospel music this way, or we're going to go back to white, and yeah, and change this one to white also. And again, same thing. If you don't like this clip art, you can change it and put this one there. And it just, it all works. Okay, just to give you a typical example of what you want to do. You starting a podcast, okay, and or maybe you're doing a logo for your YouTube channel, and you can use this logo on a YouTube channel. You can put your pictures there, or you can use this clip art. Pretty easy, guys. So that's it, guys, and I thank you for watching the video to the end. And please, again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like and share my contents with others. So thank you, and I hope that you have a very great learning experience with me today. And I look forward to seeing you in my next updated videos. So stay tuned, guys, and have a great day. And I'll see you within the next video. Bye.